The Working of Miracles by Master Prophet Noel. AI Dangers, The Silent Siege. An urgent warning against the coming of mass video surveillance controlled by AI. The threat is not distant, it is immediate, pervasive, and currently under construction in every city, store, and school. We stand at the precipice of an irreversible collapse of civil liberties, orchestrated by the silent merger of ubiquitous video networks and artificial intelligence. This is not merely an inconvenience to privacy. It is a silent siege on the foundational structure of personal freedom. Mass video surveillance controlled by AI is coming. The promise of enhanced security is a smokescreen for the creation of the algorithmic panopticon, a system of scalable, continuous, and absolute monitoring that is already transforming public life into a space of perpetual, unblinking scrutiny. The end of anonymity. A liberty lost forever. The most critical casualty in the deployment of mass video AI surveillance is the destruction of functional anonymity. Anonymity in public spaces is not a luxury. It is the precondition for freedom of speech, freedom of association, and the right to dissent. Historically, surveillance was constrained by human limitation. A guard could only watch so many screens. AI shatters this restraint entirely. Facial recognition algorithms now possess the power to scan every face, cross-reference it against massive databases, and instantly link a public image to a private identity. This system does not wait for a crime, it proactively catalogs and tracks every citizen, mapping every relationship, every visit, and every routine detail of their lives across disparate camera networks. From transportation hubs and shopping centers to corporate campuses, and even schools, the terrifying consequence is the chilling effect, the psychological certainty, that every action is being logged and analyzed by an invisible master. Once the system is fully operational, no one can move without leaving an indelible, traceable identity trail. Activists will be identified at rallies before the rally even begins. Dissidents will be flagged merely for associating with others, and any person with even a minor legal infraction, from an outstanding traffic ticket to a forgotten court summons, will become an immediate, high-priority target. The street no longer belongs to the public. It belongs to the algorithm. When our identity is perpetually affixed to our forehead, we lose the essential right to be left alone, and with it, the freedom to think and speak without fear of future reprisal.
AI Dangers, Institutionalizing Injustice, the Weaponry of Bias. We must confront the devastating reality that the engines driving mass surveillance are not neutral. They are flawed, technology-limited, and actively institutionalize injustice. Facial recognition algorithms often are trained, lacking diversity, are atrociously inaccurate when identifying people of color, women, and the elderly. Studies conducted by the National Institute of Standards and Technology and various civil liberties groups have repeatedly confirmed that these systems exhibited dramatically high error rates for certain demographic groups. A false positive match is not a benign computer glitch. It is the direct threat to personal liberty. When these systems are deployed in law enforcement, a flawed algorithm guess can serve as the probable cause for an arrest, leading to the documented cases of wrongful detention and accusation based solely on the machine's error. The inherent injustice is compounded when this technology is focused disproportionately on Black communities, reinforcing historical patterns of over-policing. The system is not correcting bias, it's automating and amplifying it, creating an almost infallible tool for systematic discrimination under the deceptive banner of AI mass surveillance. Silent takeover. First, these sophisticated AI tools are frequently developed by private corporations whose proprietary algorithms are shielded as trade secrets. This fundamentally means that the very systems determining who is monitored, who is flagged, who is arrested, who is immune to public scrutiny and legal challenges. When a person's life is derailed by false identification, there is virtually no avenue for due process because the underlying mechanics of the code itself is hidden from the victim and the courts, creating a vacuum of unaccountability. Every surveillance network built on a narrow pretext, be it detecting shoplifting, monitoring school entrances, or tracking employee attendance can be misused to enslave us. Infrastructure constructed today for one reason can and inevitably will be utilized tomorrow for another, far more invasive purpose. The resulting in interconnected web of corporate cameras, license plate readers, body-worn cameras, and facial recognition database will eventually strip away our freedoms. This irresistible treasure trove of intimate data will map every aspect of our existence, creating a permanent record of misuse, political targeting, real-time tracking, automated enforcement of minor civil infractions. The moment this network achieves the critical mass, the ability to regulate it or dismantle it will be lost forever. Time is running out, the urgency of action. We are entering a new era where privacy is not merely eroded, but deliberately engineered out of existence. The coming mass video surveillance controlled by AI poses an existential threat to the concept of freedom, fairness, and personal private life. Workings of miracles. As a prophetic priest in the religion of Santa Muerta, you can summon her power in a nightly ritual to work miracles in the life of those you consult. You can bring back a lover, break black magic, or restore a person's health and work some of the most powerful miracles you can imagine. There is no miracle, healing, or supernatural act Santa Muerta the deity can perform. In Mexico, she has millions of worshippers that tell a story of a miracle she manifested for them by doing a simple ritual. First benefit is the ability to break black magic. A big segment of what your client is facing is money troubles, health troubles, relationship troubles, due to some hidden enemies casting spells to cause them harm. As a prophet, you can stop the demon from causing the person harm by performing a ritual. Second benefit is the ability to stop, reverse, or bring favor to your client's legal problems. You will have the client that have family members in jail and need help. They're going through a foreclosure or eviction and need a divine intervention, or have a court case and looking for a positive outcome. Santa Muerta the deity can cause a spirit to change things with dealing with legal matters when you begin to perform a ritual. The third benefit is the ability to release money and good luck to appear in a person's life. Many of your clients need money, wealth, and abundance to buy a new home, to buy a new car, or start a new business. Santa Muerta the deity can help. Santa Muerta can make an event appear in the client's life that will release wealth into their life the moment you begin to perform a ritual on their behalf.